Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am reviewing and just talking about some products that I've received from Tuesday in Love, and this video is featuring Putty, as you can see, my baby love, my baby. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, anyway, so this video is going to be basically about this palette that I got from Tuesday in Love, and these beautiful fall-esque inspired colors, nail polishes by Tuesday in Love. And I believe it was because I mentioned Tuesday in Love and one of their nail polishes in my previous videos, and it was like my favorites video, and that they saw that and like reached out to me and just said that they would send me some stuff, and I'm eternally grateful, because they didn't really have to do that, because I genuinely like their nail polishes, and I've heard nothing but great reviews about them. I myself have a positive review about their line, but I had never looked into like the makeup. I had seen that they came out with makeup, but I just wasn't, just because I'm a makeup artist and I work in the beauty industry and in retail, I just have so many, I'm so exposed to like other makeup and stuff, and I just constantly buy and like, you know, add to my collection. So I just didn't really think about that, you know, investing in one of their products, but they were nice enough to send me. And honestly, like, I have the shadows from this palette on today. I use this palette, and I'm gonna try to like, I did a short video on how I just did my eyes using this palette, and I'm really happy with it. Like, and I did use the palette like two or three times before doing this. I really love the palette. Like, this is, it has this beautiful holographic case, and that's what it looks like. It says Tuesday in Love. And then these are the colors. They're honestly like so pretty. Yeah, I love the wide range of colors that this palette has. I like the packaging. It's very nice and sleek. The mirror is a nice mirror. It's not one of those cheap mirrors that you could barely see anything in. Like, it's a nice mirror. You could definitely use it while if you're traveling and you need a mirror to look into while you're doing your makeup. It's a great one. And so basically you have a whole, no, not a whole row, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glittery shadows, and then the rest of them are matte, and it's a total of 16 colors. And like I said, the rest of them are all matte, which I love that they did that. Like, at first I was like, oh, they should have had like some sheen like colors, but no, after using this palette, I'm like, no, like, you could just totally use a matte. And the good thing about these whatchamacallits, glitters, are that it's not like too much of a strong glitter. It's like just right, like, especially like some of these, like, let me see if I can swatch, because I haven't even used this one before, but like, this is the bronzy gold one. But like, if you were just to like dab into it, and you could get like a very sparse or like very light glitter finish instead of doing like a full-on opaque glitter. Okay, so they sent me some questions regarding the palette, just because they want me to give a very honest review on it, and also like a comparative type of review. So for those of you guys who've never tried like this palette or their products, like as far as makeup, it'll just give you an idea and expose what the line is all about, and like yeah, just like the quality basically. I mean, this is one of those lines that definitely needs the exposure, because it's like, it's not, I don't want to say it's like brand spanking new, but it's not like on like obviously the level of like Huda Beauty or ABH and like so many other, like Dose of Colors. It's a smaller company, but nonetheless it's more exposed. But we're gonna work on that, because good is good, and you know, we should always put those great brands that do great things on the map. Okay, so the first question is, compared to your favorite eyeshadow palette, how would you describe the color selection of our glitter berry palette? So that's what it's called. It's the glitter berry palette. It actually didn't say that, so I forgot to mention that when I was talking about it earlier. It's the glitter berry palette. So the color selection I love. I think that they chose some really beautiful colors. I would have liked a darker brown in the palette, just because I'm one of those people that I almost always incorporate like a dark brown color into my eye makeup, just because it kind of like gives me more definition. I did something completely different for today's video. I did for today's video for yeah, well, yeah, for today's video. I use 3.5 colors, if that makes sense. Okay, so I used this white color for my brow bone. I use the hot pink color as my transitional color in my crease. And I blended it all the way up, almost all the way up. I used mostly this very berry purple color in my crease. Oh no, wait, so I used like 4 colors. Okay. In my crease, and I just like tapped into the black just to give it a little bit more depth, but just like a smidge. So it was basically 1, 2, and then mix these two a little bit, and then I use the lighter pink glitter color on the base of my eye. And I love the way that it turned out. I think obviously like I could do more, but I'm like literally in my tracksuit outfit with my beanie on. I'm just chilling. Didn't want to go over the top for no reason. And besides, these types of looks are more wearable. They're dramatic, but they're more wearable. So I think we can all appreciate that that vibe. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm very happy with the color selection. Beautiful colors. A dark brown would have been cool, but like, even the fact that it's not there, you could still make it work. The glitters, the glitter colors are unlike any other glitter that you will find in your normal palette. I find that most palettes don't even have like a glitter like this, or even like a glitter, other than maybe Huda Beauty, but it's not like this. This is very different. So you could sparse out the glitter, or you can do it as a very opaque. I'm gonna show you. So in this case, you see the pink, you can make it very sparse, and then I have the bronzy gold, which you can see you can totally pack it on and make it more like a stronger glittery finish. Really pretty. Like, I'm so impressed. Like, no joke. I'm like seriously impressed with Tuesday in Love. I would have never thought to like invest in their palette, but you know, in the future I will definitely be looking up their new palettes or their new collections and stuff, because I'm happy with that. And okay, so now on to the nail polishes that they sent me. They sent me these 3 colors. Cherry Bomb. It's like a sheen like red. It's beautiful. Autumn Sunset. I'm so excited to wear this. Oh, okay. I'm so excited to wear this color. It is so fall and like Halloweeny and like just so fall. It's like an orange. I love nail polishes. Like, the more I, you know, like getting more and more into practicing my religion, you know, being a Muslim, like we don't wear nail polish. And when I would always find a way to find like nail polishes that I could wear, or I was allowed to wear. And with this line, I just feel like it's a godsend. I'm so happy. They have such a wide range of colors. And I feel safe because I know they're credible. I've even tested the whole thing myself to see if it is water permeable, and it is. So like I'm so happy. And this is Eternal, and I'm wearing this tonight. You just see. It's like what I'm wearing is like hot pink. This is kind of like a milky or a deeper version of like a hot pink color, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And yeah. What I will say is though I definitely need to get their top coat just because I find after a few days the nail polish does chip, but it does not chip on my toes. I guess it's because I do less with my feet, and I'm not washing my feet as vigorously as I do with my hands. So when I put it on my toes, like literally it is there until I take it off. But when I put nail polish on my fingers, with Tuesday and Love's nail polishes, it does chip around the edges sometimes, after like 2, 3, and plus days. So I definitely need to look into getting their top coat. I'm pretty sure that will help. But yeah, so we'll look into that. Now, what I did want to mention is that when I got the package, it came with this. And what I was really surprised about that I didn't know previously was that I'm just going to read it to you. Love around the world. When we established our company, our mission was simple: to spread love around the world. And a part of that commitment includes changing the lives of those less fortunate. That's why proceeds from every sale of Tuesday and Love products are donated to Islamic Relief Canada, supporting their mission to bring aid to children and their families around the world. Mashallah. You know, that's beautiful. And I was like so impressed by that because I've actually uh, started fundraising for Islamic Relief USA, for like a global mission. It's basically to build water wells in Somalia where they have like a water crisis, and just basically to help those communities with not just water, with other basic human needs, but primarily to focus on the building of water wells with that money. So yeah, I was really, really surprised by that. And I was just like, wow, like, subhanAllah, that's amazing, you know, like, and now they're sending me something. It's like, you know, like, good, like, this is all good. And the fact that their mission is to spread love around the world, like, love that. Mine's too. Um, so I think that about sums it up for this video. I don't want to make it too long. Oh, wait, I didn't answer the rest of the questions. Okay, so on to question number 2. How easy or difficult is the application of colors on your skin? It was really easy. Honestly, the colors blend very smoothly, transition really well. I've used the palette without an eyeshadow base and just like blended my concealer onto my eyes. I've used it like that, and I used it with a primer, and honestly, it was both the same. Both worked well. What is your opinion on the packaging of Glitter Berry palette? I think it's very convenient, you know? I think it's very convenient. It's sleek. It's very sleek. It's very sleek. It's like the bridge of my nose. It's compact. So many colors, you know? This has definitely more colors than like your ABH palette. The pans look like they're a little bit bigger also. So very impressed with that. Given that the retail price of Glitter Berry palette is $45 Canadian, and approximately $34 US dollars, how does the price compare to your favorite eyeshadow palette? Okay, so I would say price-wise, I think that's very fair. The $35 range, because I'm going by US dollars, you know, in comparison to what I normally pay for a palette. And I've paid anywhere from, to some of my favorite, for some of my favorite palettes, like my ABH palettes, really love those. They're like $42 to $45. And Huda Beauty palette, $65, I'm pretty sure. So considering this is $35, that's a good deal. That is a really good deal. And honestly, ever since I opened up this my box from Tuesday in Love and I put that palette on my table, I haven't used any of my other palettes. I just go for this one. Yes, it's only been like 3 or 4 days, but that it still is a testament to, like, keep going back for it. It's gonna easily become one of my favorite palettes. How do you feel about halal options in cosmetics? Is it important for you? So how do I feel about halal options in cosmetics? I think that it's amazing to have options, and to have halal options at that is even better for me because I'm a practicing Muslim. And I think that's great. I think that not enough cosmetics, really certify their lines, or oh, I'm sorry, correction. Let me just rephrase that. I don't think that there is enough halal certified cosmetics on the market. I also haven't looked into the numbers and the statistics behind that. But I feel like if there was, considering all the hijabis and Muslim bloggers and girls that I follow, I think that I would have known of it. And if I haven't heard of it, then clearly that just goes to show like there isn't enough, or maybe, not enough people care about that sort of thing. I do have to do more research into what makes, let's say, an eyeshadow palette halal, like the specifics behind it. I guess that they're more conscious of the ingredients that go in there. To be honest with you, I haven't looked into some of my other palettes and products and seen if there is, like, let's say, any pork related ingredients in there, because as far as I'm concerned, as long as there isn't any pork or gelatin or use of pigs in my products, then it doesn't matter, like that's my primary concern. But again, I haven't looked into that. I've been a little bit ignorant when it comes to that whole matter, and I'm more conscious of it now, clearly, and I will definitely look into the things like that. But I do feel like it is important to have that type of thing on the market because, it's good. That's positive, So if somebody is very aware and conscious of those things and cares, good for you. You should care. I wish more of us cared. How do you feel about cosmetic companies using child labor and animal testing on their products? I think that's disgusting. I think that it's just wrong, ethically. I just think that it's wrong. And that's pretty much it. You can get into details about it, but I just think ethically that is wrong. No child or poor animal should be exposed to something like that. And I appreciate Tuesday in Love for not, participating in those types of, practices. So, next question. Next question. How do you feel about knowing that proceeds from the sale of our products go towards charity? Why is this important to you? Mashallah. That's how I feel about, the fact that proceeds from sales, any sales go to charity. Honestly, charity and helping others are so close to my heart. They're just so close to my heart. And I'm the type of person, like, all I want to do is like help people, and if I know that I'm buying something selfishly, because inevitably these products are for me, the fact that I know that there is some good behind it and that it's going to help somebody, or you know what I mean, like this company is doing something so amazing as to give back to their community, which is inevitably my community, which is inevitably humanity, and like that's amazing. I live for that. It makes me just feel good about supporting another great and genuinely good company. So with that being said, that kind of sums it up for this review and like talk through about Tuesday in Love. I'm so happy and honored to be reviewing their products. I have nothing but good on top of good on top of good to say about this line, and my opinion is completely unbiased, and I hope that you guys genuinely trust that. And like, this palette kind of speaks for itself. Look at my eyes. like that glitter, and it was so seamless. I literally used 2 eyeshadow brushes for my crease, to deepen the crease, and on the bottom it was the same brush, or I'm sorry, the other side of the brush, because one was a dual brush, so 3 brushes. And I just used the packing method for the glitter. I think it looks amazing. So happy with that. The polish is beautiful. I'm so happy with that. I didn't do any liner in my eyes. I wish I would have now, but whatever. Yeah, I just have such a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart. Honestly, I read through these questions while I was filming. I didn't look at them before. I honestly didn't have time to skim through it. So my responses are completely genuine and from my heart. And I didn't even know that they do any sort of charity work with Islamic Relief. But ironically, I am currently working with them for a fundraiser in Somalia. I think I mentioned that. But yeah. So subhanallah, I think that's amazing. And yeah, I hope that this video was insightful or helpful to those of you who were ever thinking about investing in a Tuesday in Love product. For those of you who are not in the market for halal cosmetics, that's okay, because the shadow palette, whether you're conscious of like halal or not, it's good for everybody. $34 is a great deal for a palette like this. And check them out. I will link their website down below, as well as all the products that I mentioned. Jazakallah khair to Islamic Relief, as always, but Jazakallah khair to Tuesday in Love. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys to everybody that is watching. I would love to hear any feedback, thoughts on these products. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Oh, shall we? Okay. Bye, guys.